Where do we start? Let's go to Land of Dragons. There's a lot of chests right there. And on the second visit, there's also a lot of chests that we can get to, so it's a pretty good world to complete and re-enter. Got ping. That's fine. We're strong enough for this world that it doesn't really matter. We can probably power through most of the fights. Did I get a new spell? Oh, fire. That's on triangle. Alright. So this should be a pretty easy run-through. Let's see what we have here. Dark Shard. Wonder if we could find a quick run here. Ooh, a new Keyblade. Let's check that out. Mysterious Abyss gives us aerial recovery, which is super useful, but I'm not giving up this really high magic stat for that. There are definitely situations where I would have liked to have it, but I'm sure we'll find other uses, other instances of it. I hope. I wish I had sliding dash. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not scary on when you get here as like your third or fourth world. As opposed to like regular critical mode where you run into these guys and they one-shot you or two-shot you. It's a lot more comfortable to run through the early levels. We get a potion for our troubles. Right, we'll just do the missions, which are fairly straightforward. Just a lot of mob killing. But should be able to do them pretty fast. Alright, not unless I do that. I'm not jumping for some reason. I feel like it's like there's like a delay or something. There we go. Strength and Dark Gem. Very upsetting level up. Alright, let's see. Not too much to worry about here, just a lot of shadows and ghosts. Really just want to get through these. These are such tedious missions that, like, you just have to do, and normally they're more threatening, but these are just, like, busy work now. Let's see the next one. I think this one has a horseman, which should be easier to deal with since they have such big hitboxes. Let's use fire. They'll eventually get up. Magnet Spiral's nice to pull them in. And we have the growth abilities to get closer much quicker. Oh, I have a horizontal slash. I forgot about that. It's good for a combo extension. Wait. There we go. That looks kind of cool. Ooh, and it's nice because Magnet Spiral, I believe, also scales off of your magic damage. And since Sleeping Lion has a big magic stat, it's very useful. Alright, this one's gonna be like the most tedious because I just have to find hidden enemies. Alright. Where are the rest of them? Alright. I hate shadows. Please stop hiding in the ground. And then I think the next one should be the ghosts. Yeah, much easier to deal with. Where's the next one? Not gonna get hit by that. Alright. Very good. And now we just have one more mission to go through. The Champion's Belt. Wait, no, that Cosmic Belt? Might be an actual good item. Gaia Belt. Same defense, but some dark resistance. We're gonna go to the checkpoint to get that treasure chest that's hidden there. I think there's two of them here. See what we can get. I'll ignore you for now. We got an energy shard and got a Ooh, that's very nice. Draw is super useful, because that means I don't have to waste as much time running around to pick up all the orbs. Let's equip that right now. Draw we got, and that's it. Now let's go do the last mission. Oh. If I had to go talk to him to get the mission, but we just go. This should be pretty fast. We're probably going to try to get all the chests that we can, because, I mean, these enemies aren't threatening enough for me to have to just run through them. I wonder if I could just kill them with the reaction commands. Eh, that doesn't work. Ow. Alright. Gonna rock shatter. I think we could just... No. Ouch. That does a lot of damage. Should be able to clear through these though. Yep. Despite the fact that they do a lot of damage, we also do a lot of damage to them. Ooh, an air combo boost. Very nice. Since we're doing a lot of air combos anyways, the extra damage will be helpful. Let's see what we get here. Been getting some pretty good drops so far. Draw and air combo boost. Another Keyblade was nice. Lucky ring. Ooh. And we get precious mushroom. That's alright for Donald. Alright, there's not much else we need to get here, I believe. I think that's all the chests. I think we're gonna get this as well, if I could hit it. There we go. Don't remember if the puzzle piece items were randomized or not, so might as well pick those up. Ouch. Ouch. Thanks, Donald. There we go. I would like to just leave, please. Ouch. Not having that aerial recovery kind of hurts. There we go. Now we can finally leave. And there we go. There should be a couple of chests here. I know there's one in the cave, and I think there's one in the town. Let's equip all that stuff that we just got. Got another map that we're never gonna remember where it is. Ooh, wait, I have the map for this area. Let's see, we got air combo boost, very nice. I think that's it. Ooh, we have full, we've maxed out our AP now. What else was there? Ooh, precious mushroom for Donald. See if it gives us a good ability. Fire boost and MP rage. I think the Nobody Lance is probably the best we can get for Donald right now. Increases the drop rate. That's pretty good. Thanks for the follow, Riser Fenrir. Welcome to the classroom. Hope you're ready to learn, I guess today, how to get lucky and roll into good bosses. I'm avoiding Timeless River for now because Marluxia's there instead of Pete, which is probably the worst kind of swap you can ever get. Let's see what we get in here. Secret Thunder, recipes that we're never going to use. Ooh, wait, that's one of the proofs. We just need the other two proofs, and then we can skip to the end of the game. I don't know if I'm going to skip to the end of the game immediately once I get all three of the proofs, though. I don't know if I have the ability to, like, beat Xemnas at, like, level 12. Womp, womp, womp. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Getting Magnet Spiral with that air combo boost. Probably the easiest way to get them all. Fire is nice, but fire doesn't pull them in. Ouch. Let's do an air combo, pull them. Ooh, that looks so cool. What this randomizes is all the items in the chests, as well as certain boss fights. I believe there are specific fights that, because they're like tied to the room, like the Hydra boss fight in Olympus, they couldn't randomize that, but like other boss fights were randomized. Like earlier in the game, I was in Olympus Coliseum, And in the underground area, instead of fighting Pete, I fought the second boss from Port Royal. Instead of fighting... During the Hades escape, instead of Hades chasing me, it was the boss from the first run of Beast Castle. So, it's, I believe more than half the bosses are randomized, and then all the chests are randomized, and the items that you get from events. So there, I just got Thunder, actually. I think we have to leave the room for that to take effect, though. Yeah, we'll go in and out. So, like, you could get really lucky and end up, like right now, actually, I'm only like level 11, or level 12, and I have access to Final Form right now. So, like, that's the state of the game right now. Let's see. Abilities... Oh, that's not useful. Let's see what else we get here. Guide to Experimentation, another recipe. For the most part in the randomizer as well, synth items aren't useful because they're not randomized. So it's like, I could still get the Ultima weapon, but that would just require me to get, like, the 13 Orichalcum pluses, which means it's gonna be something I probably don't do. Let's see. This fight should be pretty simple, because even if I don't do the reaction commands, I have Magnet Spiral. I got that really early. So I'm just gonna suction all these guys. I don't even need to do the reaction command for this. I think this is actually faster than with the reaction command, because Magnet Spiral is like a better version of Air Spin, or Air Blade. I think I really am just farming. Wow, 100 Heartless in the solo fight here. Ah! I don't want to get hit by the pounds. Speed Trap? Yeah. Speed Trap definitely isn't as effective as Magnet Spiral. Ah! There we go. Wish I had Combo Master. Wait. Spin. Ooh. Let me get this reaction command. We can get the reaction command off. That would have been a little bit extra experience. Let's see. Thing is Mulan. I don't think we get any items from this though. Let's turn off auto limit. Alright, let's see. It's nice because finishing... The way this also works, interestingly enough, is that instead of going to the world map to go from world to world, you travel from world to world through the Garden of Assemblage. So instead of the 13 doors being for the Organization 13, the doors are all portals to these worlds. But it saves a lot of like back and forth between like traveling time. And you'll see that once I finish the boss here. And we're gonna end up going back in here because I believe we start back at the throne room, which has a lot of big chests. And that's like the big part of the randomizer, just getting all the chests. I think we have 2 more fights and then we're done with Land of the Dragons. Very quick. Let me level up Wisdom Form. Might as well. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I forgot X and Circle are reversed. I love how stylish Sora looks in all his forms, too. Like, he doesn't need to pose like that when he's shooting his Keyblade. Alright, I guess I'll be in Wisdom Form for this fight, which is fine. Alright, we'll do that. We'll probably leave a little bit of MP for, a limit right after I end Wisdom Form. You might just kill him really fast, too. That might just also happen. We got Ultima Weapon from that? Okay. The limit. The pose does make the attack hit harder. Like, all the cool poses, the flare actually just, like, the emotional damage. Oh, I can do Wisdom Form again. Ouch. I don't think he does too much damage also because he's supposed to be one of the first bosses. Oop. I know you have that spin move. Hey. Oop. Wait, I can just block it. I forgot I unlocked guard earlier. Hey. Alright. Well, I'm with a little flare. Wait. Dash at me. Alright. And... boom! I didn't need to do that, but it'll also refill my drive gauge when we get to the next world. And it kind of looked cool. Magic boost is always nice. I don't know if I'm going to go and use the stat boost items, though. Maybe the AP boosts? Right, so we're going to go back into the Land of Dragons. I think we start back in the throne room, which is like... oh no, we don't. We have to do a couple more battles, which is fine. They won't be ones that I get to steamroll through. And abilities, Goofy, got draw. More draw, always good. That is the saddest Ultima weapon I've ever seen. It has Jackpot, and it has 4 magic and 2 strength. I love how the randomized Keyblades are just ranging from really strong to really garbage. Let's save. Yeah, it is like rubbing salt in their wounds. Alright, so we gotta battle the mysterious figure that is actually just Riku, and then we get to go into the throne room. And I'll probably leave the rest of this world for later. I really just want to focus on getting all the treasure chests. Now the question is, can I survive this boss fight? I don't have limit form, so I can't just self-heal either. I'm invincible during this at the very least. Ah! Whoa! I don't know where he is. I think I can just abuse Magnet Spiral for this. I don't remember if I have to do a certain amount of damage to Riku. Ow! Oh. Do I have any limits? I actually don't have any solo abilities of Sora. Ouch. Alright. Yeah, the rest of the game would be a joke. Alright, I don't think I could actually deal with Riku without any... I don't have Cure, I don't have Limit Form, I don't have Trinity. And I only have Guard. And I don't trust myself to be able to beat Riku with very minimal resources like that. So we'll save that for later. We're gonna go... I'm gonna try rematching, what's his name? Marluxia, actually. I think being level 12 should be enough, and I have Scan. So I think we could take down Marluxia. We'll see. There's some other treasure chests that I'd like to get. Wrong way. I know that this is a very small world, so having no heals hurts. All my healing is basically using Drive and hoping that Donald heals me. Yeah, here's an example of one of the randomized bosses. Like, I'm ready to fight Pete. That is not Pete. We have to guard immediately. Okay, he only has 4 health bars. This is absolutely doable. I don't have retaliating slash, actually, so that's kind of bad. See this? The game is just glitching out because doesn't know what to do when you're fighting Marluxia in an actual battlefield. Air counter. There we go. Bom, bom, bom. Ah! Oh, I can still get him with this. Alright. I've never had that happen to me, actually, where I only get hit by the first hit of the spin. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I guard too early! I'm dead! Ah. We can do this. Ooh, I should have drived, or maybe, or did limit. Yeah, the camera doesn't understand because the normal arena where you fight Marluxia is like a giant cylinder. Timeless River? Yeah. Timeless River with a twist. And the twist is Marluxia. What if I just do this? Do this. Wait, ah. Wait. Marluxia's instant kill circles also don't work in this mode because it doesn't actually appear on the ground because the ground is like, I believe the ground is too high up for him to actually be able to do the instant death circles. Ouch. Oh, that just only hits my counter. Ouch. Ouch. Fear spin. Oh, it's this move. I don't know if I can beat this move. Do I have the mobility for this? Alright. Ouch. Can you do a spin? Oh. There we go. Nice. The camera's messing up. And... do you have enough for this? Wrong limit, but we'll take it. Where are you? Oh, he's doing that again. Get away from me, get away from me. Ouch. You see? Ouch. I can get not hit 9 times, I think. Wait! Where are you? The counter. That's what we need. I think we're good. I think we can hit him off of this. No, we couldn't hit him. We'll just duck flare through this. Because I believe he'll be open. There we go. We didn't even get an actual ability or item from that. Because the Pete fight normally doesn't. Oh my god. All that work to just... for it to do that. Alright, let's go to the waterway. To get those chests that I wanted. Was it worth it? Maybe not. Let's see. Feeling like it wasn't worth it. AP boost. There's one more chest here. AP boost. Cornerstone Hill. Oh, That Marluxia fight's so hard, yeah. Even like the regular absent silhouette fight that you do in Beast Castle, that version is so hard. Did I miss this chest? I missed a weapon like that. Let's see what ability it has. Hyper healing? Not great anyway. I guess I can't say I missed too much. Right, I think I'm gonna go back to Agrabah, because there's a lot of chests in the Cave of Wonders that I haven't gotten to yet. So we might as well check those out. Oh man, I forgot about the second Agrabah visit with the magic carpet. I don't want to do that. Yeah, definitely hoping for the best and spamming usually works. The critical mode might be a little bit of a different story there. As long as we don't get hit though, right? That's what they say. Just don't get hit. Alright, so what's here? Drive recovery. That's an item. Mithril crystal. I guess I'll farm drive forms here. That's a lot of shift shots that will hit me if I don't take care of those. Let's use that reaction command. Let's take care of these guys. Might as well level up Wisdom Form a little bit. Right. And we'll get these items in the cave. Can I kill these guys with magic, or are they immune? No, they are not immune. Take that. Thanks for the ether. Ooh, a lot of small enemies is always really nice for Wisdom Form. I love how he slides around like that. Another ether. So thoughtful, Aladdin. Alright, that's pretty nice. Got a lot of Heartless kills off of that. I actually haven't played a lot of Dark Souls, or Souls games in general. I'm actually really bad at them. I think the other day I started... I guess the other day, wow, it was months ago at this point. I started playing Dark Souls 3. I got past like the first boss, and then I got to like a castle area, and then I just stopped playing. I don't think there was any particular reason for it. I don't know, I couldn't get into it. We got high jump level 3. Aladdin. Those. He puts on the heelys, that's exactly what it is. That's how he gets to slide around like that. Sleepy Froggy, welcome to the classroom. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy the lesson. Oh, I forgot what this... Oh, right. This is the Abu minigame. Yeah, I think it was being lost. And I think I might have kept on dying. And then, like, when I finally got to the next bonfire, I was like... I was consistently that close to it every time. And then I, like, had to do something else. Alright, let's... Go Abu. Jump! This monkey has the hops. Ow! Am I dying? I forgot that you could take damage in that minigame. Fire Boost is a nice skill for Donald. Having all the boosts is pretty good. I like blinked and my health bar went from like full to 0. I'm actually only alive because I have once more. Or second chance, whichever one. That skill is actually carrying me through this game. Alright, this is... Oh, I should use a drive recovery first. Let's do this. That's not the one that I wanted to do, but we'll take it. just wanted to get 0 drive. I want to make sure I have enough drive to do the next fight, because that'll be really good for Wisdom Form. Oh, shoot! Woo! That's half my health bar. Stop turning around. Yeet! Full swing. God, this guy's tanky. Ooh. There we go. 91 XP. It's a nice amount of experience to get. Let's do this. I love how cool this one looks. What? Get all that healing up, and then I think that kills it. Ooh, we got all that drive at the very least. Ow! What? What is that range? I swear his fist was on the other side of the map. Let's just empty up my MP bar again. Just want to fill up that drive bar as fast as possible without having to use a drive recovery. It's alright, I missed this the first time, so we can get it now. What? And then, this is the first Fat Bandit one. I hate how he tracks me! Wah. There we go. Wait, why didn't I combo? Oof! Ayo, Aladdin. I think I'm fine. There we go. This should get me all the health items. The orbs. Yep, that's good. We're not dead, at least. Alright, and we dodged that somehow. We were so close to his fist that it didn't actually hit me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cool. There we go. Gladial Mushroom. I think we have one more wave. Yeah, I think it's just these two magicians too. What? I can't tell if that was Magnet Spiral or if that thing was just dashing at me. It was coming in hot. Alright, we have some chests here. Let's see. Show me the map. Ooh, Hidden Dragon. Will it be actually good this time? We got Form Boost. Also some good abilities. How much does Form Boost cost? 5? Combination Boost we need. We don't need... Oh, I actually just don't have AP. Let me equip AP5. Oh, let's check that Keyblade out. Hidden Dragon gives us Fire Boost, and it's our strongest strength. Ooh. This might not be bad. I like that we have negative combo so we can get to finishers faster. See, I don't think there's anything. Combination Boost is really good. This isn't super necessary right now. Do this. Alright. And we'll set that up. Oh wait, I have to open this first. Right. And then we should be able to get a lot of experience points for Wisdom Form off of this. a lot of these guys here. Ooh, we got air combo boost. That's really nice. These guys are giving us a lot of MP as well, which is also good. So we can keep on spamming spells. Wow. We're low on MP. Oh, Lord! Whoa! Alright. I think when we get to that wave, we gotta turn off the dry form and do Duck Flare or something. That's a scary wave. We'll just thunder them. Oop. Ouch. Ooh, I'm just taking damage. Ah! We got this, we got this. I can farm efficiently. I also have to remember that X and Circle are swapped because this is technically the Japanese copy. And, like, my brain sees, like, High Potion on X. And I hit X, or it sees High Potion on Circle, but I press the X button on my controller, and I just, like, get myself mixed up. Hey, there we go. Blizzard. Wait. Oh, I ran out of MP too quickly. I didn't pick up enough bubbles. Wait. Dizzy. Spinning. Oh, baby. There we go. Whew. Very scary. Let's just do this. One of these guys gotta die, right? There we go. Eh! Aladdin. Back me up here, Aladdin! What are you doing? Oh my god. We were just circling around him. That was a stressful one. Where am I supposed to go? The castle now? That sure was an encounter. Where's the shopkeeper? Oh well. I think we're at the end of Agrabah here. Goodness. This boss fight shouldn't be too bad. I'm like probably a little underleveled, but I think it should be fine. What? Wait a second. That is Xemnas. That's armored Xemnas right there. That is just straight up armored Xemnas. He's floating in midair. I don't know what to make of that. I didn't even know he was in like the pool of bosses. I hope killing this guy. Let's do that. Alright, he's dead, which means we have to attack Armored Xemnas now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ouch. He is just sitting there, menacingly. Ow. Excuse me? How do I target you? Can I just do this? Excuse me? What is this gonna target? What is this boss fight? Randomizer, please. Can I target? Like, he's also just stuck here. I actually don't know what to do. I can still hit him, I believe. But, like, at a certain angle. What? Where did my health go? Let's go! This is actually kind of just free, I believe. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna max out the drive gauge. And I believe I can probably hit him with Mickey. I should be able to get some pearls in if I angle it correctly. Alright. High jump. Is it gonna fly towards the... It's gonna fly towards him, so we have to angle this properly here. We gotta line up the shot. Oh my god, wait. There's supposed to be like a chair model here that I can't go under. What? Are you... There we go, that's the angle. This is so weird. I, like, can't hit him. Let's see. Let's wait for the MP bar to recover it, and we're gonna try shooting some more pearls at him. No, I have to do it from that angle I was doing earlier. Ouch. That thing is up forever. This is such a weird boss fight because of, like, the hitbox. And because I can't scan him anymore. So I'm just guessing whether or not he's dying or not. Alright, let me get him with one more barrage of pearls. Wrong height. I think that was too high. Alright. Do we get max drive too? Okay, I have max drive also. Let's see something here. What? Can I target you now at least? Let's see. Let's try this. Because this is full map. This hits the entire map. But these are the kind of abilities that will just work regardless, I believe. I'm so confused. Like, we can certifiably combo him. That's not a worry. Oh, that does multiple hits, which is why it's killing me. I'm gonna just leave this boss fight for later. I really do not know what to do there. But we'll go to a different world. At least we know that we're not going to be fighting Armored Xemnas at the end of the game. That's probably the second weirdest, or actually that's probably, not the second weirdest, but the second weird boss fight that we've gotten. I'm just upset that it didn't work. I thought it would have been really cool if I could actually fight Armored Xemnas there, but he was just floating in midair. Ooh. There's a good amount of chests here at the start too. Let's get a map here. Undersea Kingdom map, very useful, because I'm totally gonna go to Atlantica. Darkstone. And what's in here? Or Chelcom Plus, I think that's my second one. Alright, let's see. Gotta put these guys in the moonlight. Yeah, I had him until his hitbox went away. That's basically what it was. The moment I couldn't hit him was the moment the fight went to hell. Oh wait, I think I'm supposed to just die here, yeah? Forced fights that are supposed to lose. And then... Ouch. Womp womp. Ouch. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about the moonlight in this fight. It's just automatically the entire thing is... Ooh! Oh, you can still lose that one. That's pretty nice. I totally was gonna win that one, though. They only brought me to low HP. So, like, I let him off easy. Alright, we're gonna go through all the chests here, because there's a ton. They're all, like, stored away. Wish I had, like, Magnet. Instead of Dollar Store Magnet. Alright, we got some more AP, which is nice. At least it wasn't like a Darkstone or something. I'd honestly take stats going up over really weird synth materials. Alright, let's skip the scene, let's troll around the city. And what's in here? Pirate? Oh, wait. Oh, he's on the moonlight anymore. Turn fire. There we go. The moment this game gives me sliding dash is the moment it's over for all these Heartless. I swear. Present. I have a lot of the Halloween Town items. I guess I'll go back there. I don't even know if you need them or if the cutscenes will still play as normal. Let's see, here we get the materials. Oh, what's this? Not having Combo Master really hurts. Let's... Thankfully the enemies here are pretty weak. I guess if I could do Disney Castle, I can pretty much go through... Ooh! I can go through Port Royal pretty easily. We got Reflect, though. That's very nice. It's only rank 1, but, I mean, Reflect is Reflect. Alright, let's see who else, or what else am I missing in this room. We have that, we have that. Getting dizzy. Guess that's it. I think that's all the chests. Let me just equip. Here we got Reflect. We'll take out Blizzard for. We'll take out the High Potion for now. And that's technically on Circle. I have to remember that. Right. And we got Jack. Where is Donald? Does he have Fire Boost is good? Does he have fire, actually? He doesn't have any magic spells. The only use he has for his magic stat is fire. The crowns that are floating around, those were in addition to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And they're like puzzle pieces, so if I go to the journal, you'll see if you go to puzzles, you can assemble them. Yeah, so when you pick up a crown, you get one of the puzzle pieces for any of these puzzles. And like each puzzle has a different amount of boxes, so you're supposed to just collect these pieces as you go through the game. think this is that. And then once you finish a puzzle, you get an item. And I believe the item is also randomized. So like normally this, I think, gets you some, like an elixir or something. But I don't know how that's changed with the randomizer. So eventually I should make sure I collect all of them, but it's not like a big priority. And I say this now, and it's going to turn out that, like, I don't know, a Keyblade that has, like, Finishing Plus is going to be locked behind one of the puzzles, and I'll be really upset. I don't really know how the randomizer treats the items for that, though, so we'll see. Normally, like, the biggest puzzle gives you, what is it? A ribbon? Which is, like, one of the best defensive items in the game. Yeah. It could be big, but also it's just so much work. But I have all the growth abilities, so it should be relatively easy for me to just collect them as I know that they appear. I don't think there's one here. Let's go inside here. I don't think there's a chest, but I believe that there is a puzzle piece in here. No, there's neither. I think it's the next ship. And let's talk to Jack. I'm gonna get the Black Pearl. I wonder if the... Oh no, the Absent Silhouette I don't think appears here. Wait. I'm carried in fights by Magnet Spiral right now. Very lucky that I got that ability. I think if I practice this more, I might want to do speedruns of this. Seems like it would be fun to like do randomizer speedruns. Like there would be a lot of resetting. Or like try to finish the whole game in one sitting. Give me your chests. Thunder. Oh, Thundara. Ah! Light and Dark. That's not a useful ability. I already have Final Form. If I didn't have Final Form, that would be so good. Wait! Don't kill me. Ow. Oh wait, this is just to survive. I think I just do a lot of magic damage. Ooh, I one-shot these guys. See, there we go. This is like the safest I've ever been in this fight. And like, I'm not even like over-leveled or anything. I just have Thundara. Like, I feel like I remember this fight always being really annoying. But I think as long as I keep up my MP, should be fine. There we go. Pretty nice. Yeah, I love speedruns too. I want to get into doing more speedruns again. I haven't like practiced a lot. I used to speedrun Birth by Sleep a lot, and I used to speedrun Katamari Damacy a lot. I want to get back into that. Very fun speedruns. I'm like really bad at like the big speedrun games like Zelda and Mario. But like the games that I like speedrunning I have a lot of fun with. Ow! Let me just do the same thing that I just did earlier. Whoa! Okay, we can just do this. I don't like this situation. Please. Woo, 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 woo. There we go. Alright. We're fine. Anti-form's really good. Oh, this one. Wait, I think I backshuffled while he died in Thunder. That's kind of funny. Eh. Eh. Limit, limit, limit. I think I might die in a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh, I was doing the wrong reaction command. I was doing the cannon bomb. I thought I was supposed to be doing back shuffle. Eh. Oh, I have to do both those fights again? Wank. Thanks, Donald. Alright. Now, because I know that the last time I tried this, I ended up turning into anti-form, we're gonna try this. If I'm not mistaken, final form resets your anti-form counter or something. That's some weird interaction. There we go, no anti-form. Eh. Alright, now I actually have to fight with the Keyblade. Right. As long as I don't get hit by the cannonballs, I think I'll be fine. God, this looks so cool. Wank. There we go. Easy fight. Just had to not go into anti-form and lose all my drive meter. We beat Oh, we can't use summons now. Oh, we got Retaliating Slash. That's slightly better than not having anything. This is air combo boost. We need that. We'll take out. One boost is really nice. Thunder boost we're using a lot. Blizzard boost we don't need, I don't think. This is fine. That's a good setup. And then I just want to clear this out from it saying new, because that keeps on bothering me. Oh, and Goofy got a new weapon. Let's see what that is. Mushroom, Palladial Mushroom, Goofy Tornado. That's actually a better ability if I recall correctly. Though it's... I think Tornado's better than Turbo. I think Turbo's the one where he's like standing on his shield and sliding around. While Tornado is pretty obvious what it does. But I think Tornado has more stagger frames. Alright. Oh, this is the barrels one. This should be pretty easy. Stop that. That was the world's slowest glide. You quit that. More HP is nice. Alright, and we're back here. Are we already at the end of Port Royal? Huh. Don't shoot me. We should be pretty free then. I think there's like 3 or 4 more chests here. Cool. All those moves were actually... Ooh, that is important. More finishers are always good. So costly. We'll go with this. We'll take out Drive Boost. The Drive Gauge fills up pretty fast regardless. And having 3 finishers is really nice. You? There we go. Might as well get this, 2 sides. I don't know if I have many pieces for that yet. Let's see what's in here. Berserk Charge is gonna be good for the mushrooms, I guess, but I don't think we need to fight the mushrooms here. We have a membership card. I'm part of the Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee now. Alright, and then that's all the chests. This boss fight shouldn't be too bad. If I was able to beat Marluxia, I should be able to beat most of these bosses. Alright, there you are. He's bugging out. That was really easy. Thundara does so much damage. That Thunder boosted Thundara with the 7 magic on the Sleeping Lion. It's all those factors. Get a Disney Castle map for our troubles. Save. I'm like paranoid ever since I like soft locked during Roxas's story. I just have to make sure I keep on saving. There's a lot of treasure chests on the revisit there, but let's see. This is Simulated Twilight Town. We don't need that. That's regular. Is this Hollow Bastion? We'll do Hollow Bastion. I want to fight Demyx with Final Form. I don't think Demyx is randomized because the first Demyx fight wasn't. Alright, it's Cloud. Oh, I have to do the light cycle. That's gonna be awful. Light cycle is not the funnest of minigames. Alright, let's go talk to here. We have to go to the computer, find the computer room. I don't think there's too many chests that I'm missing. I think I got them all the first visit, so just the ones on the way to the postern are the ones I need to get. I really hope that the chests here have... Yeah, most of Tron's World was meh. Like the light cycle, not a great minigame. I like the bosses, I guess. Actually, I like the first boss you fight. The second boss is the one against Sark and the MCU. I think that's what it's called. MCP? I don't remember. That boss fight's not fun. It's just tedious. There's the Garden of Assemblage. And there's that, like, Solar Sailor minigame where you have to, like, make sure that not too many Heartlesses spawn on it. That one's, like, a really whatever kind of minigame for fight. Drive boost. Let's see what map we get here. Cornerstone Hill map. That's alright, I guess. At one point, I'll end up having all the maps, and we'll stop having to worry about finding maps from chests. Ooh, Glide Max. Yeah, the big head. The MCP, I think is what it's called. There we go. I think I have Glide 3 or 4 now. It's very nice for moving around the map. I don't like this area. I like this area now. Last time I did this, I was very weak. But I think I can one-shot most of the fights with Thundara. Might as well farm. I can just do it with that kind of ease. Alright. And we have Quick Run to help go around the halls. I don't remember how many chests are in this area, though. Here's another one. Raw Ring. Always good. Lightning Gem. Well, it's not a random drop, that's just a regular monster drop. Auto Valor? Thanks. Thanks. I really needed an auto drive skill. Alright, let's clear these guys out. Get this chest here. Crystal Orb. Oh, that's from this trophy. Very much unimportant item. And then... Ooh, I wonder what's gonna be in the Stitch Charm chest. I wonder if it's gonna be another, like, Dark Shard. As opposed to, like, a cool item like a summon. Let's see here. Bright Stone. Tell me about the Door to Darkness. They really sent me a cutscene to go into another cutscene prompt. We get the Mithril Stone instead of Master Form. Sometimes I just like to think, like, what was randomized and, like, what got switched around. Because there's certainly, like, I was supposed to get Master Form there, and I got, like, Synth Materials. And instead of the Stitch Pendant, I got an Ether. There's a lot of chests to get through in Space Paranoids, at least. I think, at least. So we'll skip scene. Wait, do we not go to Space Paranoids? I could have sworn that, like, that's supposed to be something that happens. Like, wait, what? Okay. I guess we're going to 1000 Heartless Fight. Oh, we have to fight the dancers. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to eat shit. Ooh, bad word. I'm going to get hurt very badly. Not like this! Ouch. That does one-shot me if I didn't have, what's it called? Wow. All my friends are dead. Ouch. I'm invincible during this. Ooh. You get away from me. I survived without having to use limits or reflect because I forgot the button. That was by pure grit. I think I'm still dying. No, we're at max HP again. Let's save. I don't think the Cavern of Remembrance has opened up yet. Ooh, it has. I might as well take what I can get from there right now. Since we definitely have more abilities than we should to be able to get through here. AP boost. Game freezing. Let's see what items have been left here. I don't want to touch the floor. This is like the floor is lava. If I go down there, I will die. Alright, we can't get into there. There could be a chest in... No, this is... I see what this is. Well, I'm gonna wait until a little bit later to try to hit that chest down there. Let's see. This is... Oh, baby. Would you stop that? Oh lordy, that's hot rods. Goofy, you're on your own. I'm out of here. Let me use an item, or 5. I saw the hot rods appear, and I was like, this ain't my fight anymore. Alright, how do I get up there? Yeah. I think we can use this cliff over here. Yeah, that works. And we get a... Thank you for all my troubles. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Ooh, hear this? Thank you, Donald. I'll remember you when we make it to the next room. I'll keep you in my memories. Actually, we're good. I don't want to do the first set of forced fights here, so I'm just gonna take what I can get. Pick this up. Another tent for the makeup for the tent that I just used. Alright, and I think there's 1 or 2 more chests up there. Really disappointed if auto summon is all I'm gonna get out of this. Lightning shard. It really is all I'm gonna get out of this. Oops. Might as well. Gave me half a drive meter. Disappointing. Let's actually fight Demix now. If that is his real name. We can get this too. Let's see. Ooh, it dropped a drive recovery for me actually. That's pretty nice. Let's see. I think I might just use a drive recovery. Oh, there's a forced fight here. They are going to hit me. Ow. There we go. I got the orange statue for the underworld. Not a great weapon. Or, not even a weapon, key item. Let's keep our distance. They will grab me. They will... Oh god, they're gonna put me in headlock. They're not stopping. Cool. Don't want to deal with that. Right, we're here. That fire equipped already. Ouch. Ouch. Let's see. Can I fight Demix? Or am I gonna fight Demix, I should ask. Yes, it is the Demix fight. Wild dance. I should be able to do this fast enough. We're making good time, yeah. This should be good. Wait, get over here. And water dance. Ouch. Let's press circle for this. Wait. Ouch. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. Let me see if I could... I'm gonna try to get into final form on him when I beat all the water clones. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Let's revert right before this fight. Let's use 2 drive recoveries. And we'll room save. Get away from me. I think I could loop him if... I actually don't know if I have the damage too. Let me make sure. Ether Elixir. Let's do this. I don't know if I can menu fast enough in fight though to make it work. I might be able to. Alright, let's try this again. Shouldn't be too hard to kill all the water clones. 40 and 50 and 40 seconds. Cool. I started off the fight weirdly last time because I was in Wisdom form, so I was like, I gotta use fire, right? That clears out the clones the fastest. But I don't think that's necessarily the case if I don't have the elixirs or the ethers to back me up. So this works just fine. Make it a good pace. Let's just clear this all out. Alright. Wrong limit. But we took out a third of his health bar pretty quickly. There we go. This is pretty fine. I think he's not dead yet. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. You should die after this. Whoop. Oh, it's a 10-second one. Or a 15-second one. Oh, this is scary. I think we got this though. Come on. Oof. Get out of here. I will use the ethers like that. There we go. We got the guard recipe. We got MP Haster is really nice for Donald. Alright. We did like most of that damage from the start of the fight. I think if I had the elixir on shortcut, it probably would have gone a lot better. Oh wait, no. The reason why it ended so quickly was because I just ran out of drive. That was a problem there. Because I certainly had the MP. It was just the drive gauge did not agree with me. Very thankful that they put the midway save point here, so I don't have to fight Demix again if I die. Very thoughtful addition from the modders. That was probably one of the worst things about the Final Fantasy fight. This fight's so cool. But then it sucks if you die and then you have to refight Demix all over again. Alright, ouch. Ouch. I don't have limit form here, so this is kind of scary. I actually don't know if I'll be able to survive the 100,000 Heartless Fight. I might be able to since I have second chance. I don't think there's many multi-hit moves in that battle. Though it could be, like, misremembering, like, really hard. Oh, the little laser robots are gonna get me with their multi-hit laser ring. I think that's probably what's gonna end up killing me, if anything. Let's do this. Let's Magnet Spiral them, keep them suspended. We can do it twice in the combo now, which is nice. Ouch. Ooh. That's the kind of move that's going to do a lot of damage to me. The spinning. There we go. Thank you, Tifa. I always wonder how Cloud makes the sound with his mouth. Like, the sound effect that he uses when he, like, charges. Ow! Ooh! I got hit by the spinning. Yeah. The last part of the fight, too. That would sting a lot if I didn't have to, if I had to refight Demix. Wish I had Trinity Limit. That would be really helpful here. Just to give me that extra leeway. Goofy. Otherwise, this fight, I think aside from the Morning Stars, most of the other enemies here aren't too threatening. I say and then I get kicked in the head. Ooh! I just love commentating and then saying something that I instantly regret, not even a second later. All these shadows. Ow, ow. Cool. You put them in the blender. Thank you for doing it so I didn't have to. Yeah, that combo's really good. When I get the double magnet spiral on the Morning Star. Does a lot of damage. Right? Not being able to, like, combo them consistently, like, when they get into their super armor frames, feels really bad. When I'm, like, almost at the end of my combo. When I can't activate Magnet Spiral. Alright. I think we're good here. We're getting so many drives orbs and no drive to use. Last one. I think as long as I can keep them juggled. Wait. Eh. I don't have any items. Oh, that's the problem here. I have Reflect. Why am I not using Reflect? Let's try that one more time. I hate that the enemies that spawn are either the big Morning Stars or the shadows on the ground. Like, I'm not going to be able to get air combos off shadows consistently. Why couldn't it be these guys? There we go. I jumped too low for that one. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm not using magic that much either. Might be helpful. That clears them all out. And there we go. Ooh. There we go. Remembering that I have a defensive spell. This time should be good. Yep, pull out the samurais. I forget what they're called. Wait. I didn't bump them. Oh. There we go. We got the full HP. As long as I don't get hit by a multi-hit move, I'm fine. There we go, actually. Whew. That was scary. There's just shadows. You don't need to hit them that hard. Hey, Atlas, what's up? Yeah, we're about to get into the 1000 Heartless Fight if I don't die to this mob for the third time. Ooh. There we go. There we go. That's what we like to see. Kinda want to get Sparkle Ray active here. But this is good too, as long as I can get Magnet Spiral working. Ooh! Let me get some healing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Cloud. Oh, this is so scary. Oh, we got our HP back. I'm just letting Cloud do everything for me. Yeah, I love this whole sequence. Especially like the way all the Final Fantasy characters make their entrances. It's very cool. Alright, we have... we got the Cursed Medallion. Okay, let's see what items we get from the chest here. Let's see, here we get... I know more than the average person does, I guess I'll say. I've played all the games except for Recoded. And that includes the mobile game. Got the Cosmic Belt. We got... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about hearing the news that Unchained is finally closing. It's like sad because it's over, but it's also... I hate that game. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is also definitely my favorite. Goofy has like no AP. Do I have any accessories to give him? I can give him Cosmic Ring. We'll give him the Protect Belt. Oh, he lost all his equipment, that's why. Do I have any more? Ooh, I got an accessory slot, that's nice. We can get the Draw Ring. You're right, they did know where to end it, finally. They're like, we're not gonna make it a game anymore, but you can get some story at the end later. We'll release the story that we were supposed to release with this game. They just... The story on Unchained progressed at such a snail's pace. And there's so much cool stuff in it, too, that it's, like, disappointing how long it took them. Oh. I'm gonna room save by going to the world map. Because I don't want to have to re-go through all those chests again. Alright, let's get back. And I think I should be good. Not having Cure or any limits or... Yeah, not having Limit Form or Cure is scary, but I have once more. So as long as I'm picking up health, I should be good. Snag. Wow. There we go. As long as I can survive a hit, that's what's important here. Wait, I have Magnet Spiral. What am I worrying about? I just gotta do air combos. Eh. Yeah, that's certainly doing quite a number. Eh, I'm scared. Let's see. What? That's getting like 20 out of pop. 233 to 2, that's 17. 269, that was almost 20. Wait. As opposed to 273 to kind of getting 10. I think it depends on the way the mobs are positioned too, but I think Magnet Spiral, I know. This sequence especially, just wiping out all the waves. I jumped. Okay, but Sparkle Ray just does a billion damage. It clears out everything. Ooh! I need to heal. Alright. I'm over 1 HP, so that means I'm like at full HP. Yeah, this is good. Snag. I think the biggest nightmare of this fight is when you try to go for a snag, but Sora doesn't actually grab the Heartless, so he just ends up dying. Because you lose all your invincibility frames. There we go. Whew. Where's all the enemies? Clashing is one of the scariest things too. Like when my combo gets interrupted. Wait. I also have Protect, which I probably could be using a lot more. We're almost there. Ooh. Some of the angles that we get with the jumps are scary. Oh. I'm glad that's not like a multi-hit. Ooh. Every time I like see the snag prompt come up, I like accidentally press the jump button. Okay, we're almost there. I remember when I was younger, this was like one of the coolest fights I had ever seen. Like I couldn't believe that we'd get to like just do this marathon of a fight. Alright. We're almost done. There we go. Where's the rest of the Heartless? Where did they come from? There's gotta be one more wave, right? Yeah! I feel like every time I turn my camera somewhere else, they just reappear. Right, it's done. I think they're all samurai now. I'm just like Terra. Boom! Bam! Nice. One try, not bad. We get an ether for our troubles. Right, I wonder if they put space paranoids in the third visit. I wonder if that's the case. What world haven't I haven't got to Halloween Town yet. Olympus second visit doesn't give you too many more chests. This is Twilight Town. I don't wanna mess with the berserkers yet. This is the world that never was. I'm just gonna enter that just for the initial chests. There's a lot of stuff at the start that is worth picking up. And I guess I could farm Wisdom Form a little bit too. What do we get here? Air Combo Plus. Where'd I get all this AP from? Drive boost. That's fine. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what's available to us. I'm not going to try to fight Roxas, even I know better than that. Actually, I have Thunder and Reflect, so I'm pretty sure I could do the right loops on him. Remembrance Crystal. Yeah. Ooh, that's the move that we needed. Slide Dash. Ooh, and Quick Run. Alright. Very worthwhile choice of time spent. Get out of here. We'll re-equip Sliding Dash. Let's put that on. And we got Quick Run. Alright, now let's go back. We'll do Halloween Town next. I don't feel like there's that many chests there, but might as well get it done. You never know, even if it's just one chest, that chest could be the proof. Yeah, Slide Dash and Quick Run are such big pulls. Let's see what we... can we go behind? We're gonna go there anyway. Later. Basement map? Oh, that's for Twilight Town. AP boost, great. Quick Run level 1s feels so slow. I think I'm better off just gliding. Alright, we got Jack. Give me the map that I know is in here. It's like an Agrabah map, I bet. It's an ether. Okay. That's useful, at least. I think we get a forced fight here. I don't remember if it's one that we're allowed to lose. Form gauge powered up. Very nice. Thank you. I love when the party members use their free ethers on me. What a homie. I think I'm out of MP. Yeah. Ouch. There we go. What level am I right now? I think I'm almost level 20? Oh, I think I am 21 right now. Maybe 22? 25. Where'd I get all these levels? Oh, I must have gotten it from the, that's a Heartless Fight. That's why I have so much more AP, probably. Ooh, there it is. I've been complaining about it the whole stream. We can get rid of that, and then we'll get Trinity Limit. I need to get better at doing the Magnet Trinity trick to get, like, big drive gauge really quickly. Though, that would also require me having Magnet first. I think that's the... Magnet and Cure, I think, are the only spells that I'm missing at least the first tier of, which feels bad. Maybe it's in here. Drive Recovery. Ooh, that's nice. Combo mods are always good to get. And there's Magnet. I kinda called it. Alright, abilities. Aerial Dive. Then we get all the stuff from Christmas Town, which I think only has like 5 chests. Oh, I'm not ready to fight those Jack-in-the-Boxes. Those things are gonna one-shot me, I think. Or they would if I didn't have Second Chance. So let's clear this. These guys with their ignoring getting hit. Ooh, it only takes 2 thunders to kill them, though. That makes this a lot easier. Much easier. Ooh, the step! I like how it looked like he was like mid-run. What do we get here? Mithril Gem. Ooh, we got Magnet and Cure in the same world. All I had to do was just go here. Olympus Stone. Mithril Shard. Alright. Well, we got Cure and Magnet, which was like the most important to get. Let's see. I think Santa's house has a couple more presents. Oh, we have to fight Oogie Boogie too, though. And that's not a fight that I enjoy. I think this mod changed the properties of it a little bit. The Struggle Trophy. Very good. Blazing Stone. Alright, let's do this. I don't think I need to be in Wisdom form for that fight. I think I'm just gonna revert. Yeah, we save at level 22, and then we hit level 25. Wait, what new abilities do I have? Oh, it's all jacks. Revert. We are going to slap this puppet around. Hopefully. Oh wait, oh, right. We have to go to the hill first. Boss fight's not bad. I don't think it gives us anything though. I think it's just gonna be you kind of whack this guy around a bit and then be on your way. Shouldn't be too hard though. I think I'm pretty overleveled for most of the first visits at this point. Oh, I still have to go to the Pride Lands. That's the one area that has like a lot of stuff. That first room is just so wide. I bet both the other proofs I'm missing are going to be there. Please do not for the children. Ow. I forgot that has reflective properties. Ouch. He's old reliable. Can I damage him with this? There we go. Ow! Ooh, MP Rage. Ooh. Do this. Just because I like how it looks. I'm surprised this wasn't randomized, actually. Oh, this thing has so many iframes. Woo! Have a potion? Oh! Don't have a potion. Can't move. I could probably play that fight a lot smarter, though, instead of trying to brute force my way through it. I feel like I absolutely turned my brain off for that one. This time, I will respect its invincibility frames and fight it accordingly. Wrong button. Yeah, do the right thing and actually, like, interact with its mechanics. He just uses potion. That's a much more fun way to interact with that, actually. Wait. Alright. Which element is this? What is it gonna do here? There we go. Wow. Fighting a boss as if it has moves that I can counterattack? Instead of just disrespecting it with limits? Feels like I actually am doing things. There we go. Ooh, get out of that way. Get out of the way. Let's see what it's going to do next. There we go. Don't throw another ball at me. Ow! Oh, I don't have Leaf Bracer! Goodness. Ouch. I can't activate that because Donald said. Ouch. This is not a great situation to be in. Oh, right? There we go. Ouch. Ouch. Kindly stop hitting me. There we go. I guard too early for a second. Get out of here. I almost dodge rolled into that. Horizontal slash. There we go. Ah. It does feel better when you actually like play the game instead of try to do brute force. Playing the game feels good. Who knew? And then I have to go to like the really dishonest boss fight that is Oogie Boogie. Let's get this over with. Oh my god. I forgot Maleficent was involved in this game, I'll be honest. You don't even like get to boss fight against her. I don't think you would even get to fight her in Kingdom Hearts 3. She really just seems like a Team Rocket-esque villain. You even fight Pete more. This one is gonna be... I wonder how they changed this boss fight in the randomizer. There's really, you can't change Oogie Boogie from being in this specific boss fight. But I know they made it be a little faster. gonna assume it's like less gifts to deal with or something. 2, 3, ouch. 4, 5, 6, ouch. 7, 8, 9. And then the 10. Yips. This is still awful. There we go. Ooh, wow! Never mind. It's just he doesn't have an HP gate. I feel like I was just like... I feel like it's some like Street Fighter 3 Urian combos on him. Hit him with the Aegis Reflector. That's a much more pleasant boss fight than I was expecting. And a much more disappointing reward. Right, so then, again, there's not too much of Halloween Town that we didn't get to explore. I'm gonna go to the Pride Lands next. I don't like being Lion Sora. Oh, I could imagine the randomizer has some really weird choices for this one. Like the Scar fight. I wonder if that's gonna be different. Alright, let's see. Mithril Gem. Ability. Flash Step is nice. We'll equip it later. First off, we have to go through this room. Can I win this fight? Probably. It's a lot easier when it's not the first world that you're going through. It's like my memories of like doing randomizer the first time are in conflict with the point of the game that I'm at right now. Because like all the first visits are like... I'm at the level where like you finished all the first visits, so now these things are getting one-shotted. So it's actually very pleasant. Let's see, a couple more chests I know I'm missing. Get out of here. Here's one over here. The only interesting thing that I got that I'm not even going to use is the 0 experience. What else do we have here? I guess that's it. I could have sworn there were more chests in this room. Let's get out of here, and then we'll go to Pride Rock. Eh. Funny drift. Now, actually, I would like the map for this area because I can't tell where I'm going. All the lions, and then I think there's quite a few chests in this room. At least 2, if I'm not mistaken. Should get out of here. Here we go. Upsetting. This is the map chest. Please open. Ooh, Reflecta. Reflera. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, that's a really good pickup. I'm gonna equip that right away. Let's see, explosion only costs 3, huh? We don't need... There's a lot of things we do need here. I'll take this. I'll swap that. Actually, Lion Sword can be pretty buggy, so I'm gonna save. see. Then we will go to the forest. And that has a lot of chests, I believe. Speed. Why? Sprinting. Where am I going? I think it's this way. Yes, it is. Probably leave when we get to the Oasis, because I think that's really all there is to explore. I think there might be 1 or 2 chests at the top of Pride Rock, but I'll take my chances on those not being the proofs. Ogre Shield, that's an item. Can you stop chasing me? I don't appreciate that. Let's see what else. There should be some more chests hiding around these rocks. Let's see. Ah, get off me. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Thank you, Donald. Oh, Oathkeeper. You love seeing Oathkeeper. And then it turns out it probably has like 0 strength 4 magic, and then it has like Defender as its ability. Promise Charm? I thought you were supposed to get that after you get all 3 proofs. Huh. Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. Let's see what the Earthkeeper stats are. Blizzard boost with 1 strength and 1 magic. Bellwing has form boost, which is not bad. Might need to use that if I want to use some final form cheese strats. Let's see what else we can get our hands on. Alright. Another puzzle piece. If I could get it. And here we have more synth materials that we don't need. AP boost. Stop chasing me. I'm just trying to find items. They're just hovering all over me. Got a map. Get the jungle here. Eye potion. Let's see what else we can get here. I think there's only a couple more. There's 2 more in the next room. Premium mushroom. Honestly, seeing the Donald and Goofy weapons feels... Ow! I guess I deserve that one. It just feels disappointing because like they already have decent enough weapons. I don't think I'd really need anything better for them. Let's see. This time. Get out of here. How dare you do that to me? Ooh, we got Chicken Little, which will be nice for Cavern of Remembrance, if I decide to go through that. We'll see if I can use a Promise Charm. That might be pretty nice. What's this? Frost Gem. We have another big chest over here. Ooh, we got Thundaga. That's gonna be oppressive. And we got a chest that I can't open up because I just fell. Open. It's a gem. Let's see what the synth shop has to offer for me now. Wait, what the? Lord's Broom? Critical half, MP Rage, Teamwork, Protega. Those are abilities. Let's see what we get. Recipes. Yeah, like I can make these weapons, but I also don't think that they're going to be worth it in the slightest. Let's see. What happens when I make these? I'm going to make a Soldier's Earring. Let's see. Items, give that to Sora. Yeah, it gives me the AP and the strength. I won't argue against it. There's consistency in those abilities, I guess. Or in the in what I can make, at the very least, so I know I can get the good accessories that way. But I'm not playing a randomizer to farm for synth materials. Let's save. Let's check to see if the promise charm that I found in that chest does work. That's interesting. If I don't need to get all 3 proofs. So I don't think I have the ability to beat Xemnas right now. It would be funny just to try it out. Yeah, I think I need the promise charm along with all 3 proofs. But that means we're halfway there. Let's see. Salmon? Yeah, it just says welcome to the garden assemblage. What is this? Oh, I can just go to the restoration site. I guess since this is still technically Hollow Bastion. Oh, that's how you get to Space Paranoids. I see. That explains that. Oh, I've been meaning to go here. I was like wondering, like, why wouldn't it let me go? But now I know. It's him. Ooh, we have an explosion, and we're not Lion Sora, so I can actually use it. Let's see. Tell me that finishing leap isn't here. Let me add some report. And a Cosmic Chain. We'll equip that, actually. I think that might be stronger than Shock Charm. Overall, it gives me more defenses. I think I have to go here first, though. No. We're gonna go here. And there's no enemies, which is nice. So we can safely get all these chests. Backpot. That's whatever. Dodge slash. Wow, my favorite combat skill. Dodge slash. Potion. Then there's one more treasure chest here. Oh, experience boost, so I can do like the grinding strat here. If I really wanted to, which I don't really care to. I'm not speedrunning or anything. I want that crown. Maybe one of these days I'll speedrun this. Or try to learn how to speedrun it. As much as you can speedrun a randomizer, I guess, at least. You think so? I'm very lukewarm on it. I think it's, like, alright. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite worlds. Oh, I actually hate the light cycle. It is unique, I will say that. At the very least, it's not a Dream Drop Distance light cycle. That one I really did not like. Where is it? Okay. There we go. I have completely forgotten how to do this one. There we go. Cool. Explosion was very helpful. And then we have to do the light cycle. I think. Go back. Yeah. I remember, like, I was doing Dream Drop Distance on Critical, and, like, the light cycle was just a nightmare. Or at least I remember it being not very fun. Where am I supposed to go? Did they remove light cycle from the randomizer mod? I have no qualms with that if they did. here. Do we go here and then do Light Cycle? I should have equipped a magnet for this. Let's see. We have to get energy from killing these guys, and then I think we can stop the monitors that way. Wait. There we go. Alright, yeah, I don't remember, like, what this, I think this was, like, the battle, I guess, because these are pretty safe to fight, where you can just be at low HP without really worrying about dying, and you would be able to farm, like, a lot of EXP here. Oh, these also give 76 EXP each, that's a lot! Right, they keep on spawning, that's why. Warning. Warning. Drive EH powered up, very nice. That's our first drive EH boost. We're just missing 3 of those now. It's nice to be at above 5 drive gauges. Alright. I'm probably not going to fight the boss, or the final boss of this map, but I'm definitely going to do the Solar Sailor. I just don't feel like doing the that last boss fight. But there are a lot of chests right before it. Dodge roll max. Nice. Get me out of here. This has 4 or 3 chests, I believe, that we can open up. And then we go to the boss fight. And I think that's it for Space Paranoid's first visit. There's my 3rd order Chalcom Plus. And this is gonna be... I feel like most of the items that I've gotten from those big chests have been mithril stones. Alright, this boss fight should be pretty easy. It should still be pretty easy. Down, doggy. Oh, might as well do this. I forgot to turn off auto limit. Oop. Looks like my stream dropped for a second. That was weird. But I am alive again. Whew, that was weird. I took a look at the side and said, your stream is disconnected. But I think we're good now. I just died to Scar. Didn't miss anything too bad. Let's try that again. I couldn't scroll through the menu fast enough to cure. And I paid for it with my life. Also, he was invincible for like half the fight. Ouch. Ooh. Really does do a lot of damage. I think I get this though. I wish I had counter guard, that would be really nice. Though I could probably just use Reflect instead of regular guard, I think that would be better. Though I have the less iframes, it's I'll at least be able to combo. He really is putting at the DPS. I don't know how to time the reflect. There we go. There we go. I'll do with Snow. I might as well. Get the damage onto him currently instead of wait a little bit. I have drive available as well. I'm gonna use Wisdom Form just so I can drive multiple times. Wizard is on X. I need to remember that. Ooh, wait, he's not doing his cheating where he doesn't have a health bar anymore. Well, that works. And we got the champion belt. Because last time I did this fight, I guess before my stream disconnected, I did that, and then he stopped taking damage midway through the fight, which was weird. Alright. Guess we can go to the research lab now, and I think we should be able to get to that back room.
Any data you...
Oh. Stitch wasn't in the chest in that room, but I guess he was still very adjacent to Space Paranoids. Alright, let's go back to Hollow Bastion then. Let's see, actually, is there any world I haven't gone through yet? We've gone through Twilight Town. We've gone to Disney Castle. This is Radiant Garden. Island. We've been to Agrabah, we've been to Beast Castle. I think we've been to everywhere at this point. This keyhole is Twilight Town. Oh, you know what? We need to go to, we need to go to the part in Twilight Town with the train because that area we haven't gotten the items from yet, and we have to go back into the lab. This means that we have to fight the Berserkers. Which visit is this? Oh, we have to go to the Sandlot. That's what it is. I think we've gotten all the chests here already. So now we just need to... Yep. Fight some Berserkers. Wow, we're shredding them. Ouch. Cool. That was very easy. And I'm still sliding. Eye potion. Fine. Gotta go to the station plaza, but I wanna... Oh wait. Yeah, it's gonna take us all the way over there. Let's... Oh, we have to go into the sewer system first. That's what we gotta do, because there's a lot of chests in there. I guess not. Let's go do this stuff then, I guess. Struggle trophy. AP boost. Very short visit. I love the skateboard. It's just so random. And I think it's supposed to be there to make traveling between areas really, like, painless. But, like, it just feels so weird that they have just a skateboard that you can use. Just, yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Let's go. There's, like, no reason for it to be there. Alright, let's see. Also, I can use the sewer system to farm master form or final form. Be a nice place to do it. Oh, they're a lot stronger now. You got Fenrir from that? Now I suddenly feel underleveled. Oh wait, those give 387 experience points though. That's really nice. We got Valor form. Very nice drops here. Like the first two already were really good. Get some more strength, which is nice. That had to be a dead somewhere, I guess. Oh, we really do not do much damage, huh? Like, I don't want to, like, run from the fights, because these guys have a lot of different ways to catch up to you. If I try to run, I might end up just dying. We're, like, doing, like, half their health bar now in a full combo instead of just killing them. But we have a lot of the good skills now, so, like, combat feels a lot smoother. I think the only thing I wish I had was a launcher. Like upper slash or finishing lead. That's gonna be like the last skill that I need. Yeah, they really do. Like, the Dusks are giving 300, and I only need a couple thousand to level up. This is it. Oh, reversal. Explosion covers so much radius that even if they try to slide up on me, they're gonna get whacked. Who do you think you are? Getting to do 2 explosions in one combo feels really strong. Is that it? Are those all the chests in the sewers? I think that might be it. Then we'll use this to go to the other side of Twilight Town. The train station area. Here we go. I'm pretty sure that Dragoon can one-shot me. Got Defender, which is a nice ability to have. But I feel like most cases are going to be, I will die. I will get down to 1 HP from the first hit regardless. So it doesn't seem like it'll be too useful. Alright, let's see. This is where all the good items are, usually. There are some pretty strong chests in this area. In the normal game, like you get like... I think you get an Orichalcum Plus here. Ooh, Round Break, that's a really good ability. There's an Orichalcum. Let's see what else we got here. Other chests. I know in the digital Roxas version of this, they have the, what's it called? Combo Master. I'd really like to have that, but I don't know if it's plausible for me to be able to kill Lexaeus, who is the replaced boss for Axel at the end of Data Twilight Town. Got another draw. I think there's just a couple more chests up at the top over here. And if not, I think there's at least a crown. And there it is. 2 crowns. Alright, let's get out of here. Gotta drink some water. Let me just check the front part of the station heights. No treasure chest here. We'll go back though, because I want to get back into the mansion for those chests. Go back through here. I think the tunnel way can lead us... I don't think it leads us to the mansion. I think there's some cutscenes we gotta go through first. We'll do those. I don't know if I can beat the forced nobody fight with Mickey, though. I might get my clock cleaned. Sec. Something weird going on with my eyes that I just noticed. Do this. There we go. Alright, let's head to the mansion. He just died. Does nobody just beat up a bunch of harmless kids? Ooh, I keep on forgetting to equip Magnet. That's what Magnet Spiral's for. Hopefully Mickey can carry the most of this fight. Seeing Sora do some of his more flashy moves, but watching them completely whiff looks really funny. Ow! Okay, I just died to a Dusk. Let me equip a skill like Magnet then. Yeah, I got some of these new skills too. Ground Break. Experience boost. We got Jackpot earlier. Defender was really nice, but I don't think I'll really have a good chance to use it. Let's do this. Customize. Blizzard will change for Magnet. Fire will change for here. And now we can just do Magnet Thunders. And Magnet Thunder's always a good combo. This time. Wow. Oh, not having Finishing Leap makes those Magnet combos feel so much worse. When will I get Finishing Leap? Base Magnet also just does not feel like a spell. Alright, I don't really have a reason to use Valor Form if I'm not... Oh wait, Valor Form levels up based on hitting things. And I'm definitely going to be hitting things. Where? Alright, I would be hitting things if they were there to be hit. There we go. Samurai. Oh, that's scary. I might get one shot by them. Let's just heal. They are doing a... Ooh. That would have been bad. I didn't realize that the Samurai had the same kind of a dash strike that Roxas has. That's kind of cool. Ooh. I wish I had like Guard Break or something to follow up Explosion with. There we go. Ooh, an MP increase is nice. Donald still hasn't gotten a single, like, magic spell, I don't think. Alright, let's see. Now that we can go in here. Ooh, let me get that actually first. And let's get on this one. There we go. That movement is nice. There's a chest right there. That one's one of the proofs. Oh my god. I called it. I called it so hard, and I was right. Master Form? That's in this chest, actually. No, I guess I'm not psychic. Let's see, there's a chest over here. So many boosts. I forgot like how many like strength boosts and magic boosts and stat boosts are just naturally in this game. You have anything in here? Just one of these. We should be close to the end here. I think we have a forced fight coming up. Let's see, auto wisdom. What a skill. Let's see. Laura learns how to use a computer. Pence does everything, actually. And the hall's here. Stop that! Wow, rude. I just wanted to go into a door. Just hacking and slashing at me. Save the King Plus was just casually in that chest over there. Oh, I love, like, the little touches they have here. There's no need for this room to have its own custom command menu. But, like, they did this. This is such a good detail. Like, there was no reason for them to, like, make a chain of memory styled command menu. For, like, two rooms that you don't fight in. Because we go out of there, and now it's this. Which is also cool that they made, like, 3 or 4, I believe, different command menus for Twilight Town. It's just, like, detail that didn't need to be worked on. Like, they could have just had the Twilight Town's regular command menu the whole time. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's going to take me to the world that never was, and I don't really care to do that right now. So I think we're done with Twilight Town. We got one of the proofs, which is nice. That's true too, like to link to the upcoming games. Like how like this is like a big link to Coded with all the computer stuff. And how the other room links to like Chain of Memory. It's like a really cool nod. Alright, go back to Space Paranoids, I think. Because there's a lot of chests that are missing. Or at least a couple. We need to go do the whole Solar Sailor minigame, though, to get there. And Light Cycle. You're gonna make me go through this? Oh, no. I can do this normally. Ugh! Valor form might not have been the best drive form to pick for this. Yeah, that was not the best form. Let's try Wisdom. Ow. I'm just gonna... Please stop. There we go. And magic increase too, which is very nice. Ooh. Quick Blade. That works. We got the cure out. Not having Leaf Bracer kinda hurts. Nice. I really appreciate that they just removed all of Light Cycle from this. I forget if that's something that I like manually did when setting up the randomizer, or if it's a default setting, but regardless, I appreciate it. All I have is Donald Cure. Game's really like shoehorning him into that heal bot thing. He can't waste his MP doing anything but healing. Ow. Which is very nice, because I'm dying a lot. But yeah, I think it was just Light Cycle into Solar Sailor into Final Boss. Oh, we go here first. Alright. Base Magnet really just feels so sad. It like picks up nothing unless you target something with it. I'm like spoiled by like Birth by Sleep's Magnet, which even at base, ow, even at base, Dream Drop Distance's Magnet was just so good. Very good memory speedrunning Birth by Sleep. There we go. That's one way to get rid of them. Oh, there's another one. I believe there's a way actually you can randomize the forced encounters. I haven't, ouch, set that one up yet though. I might, if I try to replay it again, I might set it to randomize encounters as well. Because that would be pretty cool. Because it definitely feels like as I've been doing this, there's just so many like forced encounters that would also be pretty interesting to see swapped up. I say this now, and then I'll end up having to fight the Hot Rods during like Hollow Bastion. Like, that would be like the biggest nightmare, like having to deal with the Timeless River cars. Those things are a menace. Ow, ow. Stop hitting me. I can't time reflect at all. Those things just don't get staggered. So even if I like chain lightning on them, they'll just run right through me. At the very least, I have Thundaga. It's doing very good damage. What? I guess I countered that with Sliding Dash? Yeah, that's what I thought. Having Sliding Dash is such a big quality of life improvement too. Ow! Oh, I can't. I couldn't do anything. Donald died. I think this should be able to clear out these guys. Looks like it's doing a lot of damage. And we get the ability to combo freely for a while afterwards. There's another wave. Oh no, it's just over there. There we go. You don't even get anything for that force fight? Just a lot of beeping. Unlearned a new ability again. I think he just gets Thunder Boost from this. I think it's interesting that they like make Tron get progressively stronger as things happen here. Which I guess because he's getting more of his data back or something. But it still like seems funny that like of all the NPCs to do that in this game, like he's one that consistently does it? Didn't I get these chests already? Oh, I died. I was like wondering what's going on. I opened these chests already. This isn't anything. Alright, now I guess we're just gonna do the Solar Sailor. I hope I don't die or anything repeatedly. I don't think the fight should be too hard, but if a lot of those big guys come in, that might be a pain. Take this. Ah. Oh, that was actually pretty cool. I like that I was able to just use Protect in the middle of those thunders, and I didn't get punished because I actually timed it properly. I just have to watch out for those big guys spawning again. A ship graveyard map. Ooh, I should go back to Port Royal, actually. Thanks for reminding me, Kingdom Hearts 2. It. Set up, set up, set up. I'm so scared. This did a pretty good job of dealing with them last time. Yeah, this is nice. Getting a lot of hits in too. There we go. And we got follow the... Ooh, Donald finally gets Thunder. He finally gets a spell that isn't Cure. It was pretty easy. I was like scared that I would get like manhandled by the those bigger Heartless. Torn pages. Oh, we do have to also do 100 Acre Wood. And a ribbon. I appreciate that. Oh, and there's 2 chests here. Elven bandana. Such an old one. Ooh, magnet is very nice though. Okay, so I don't want to do this boss fight, but also I can't return to world map from here, and I don't feel like walking back, so we're gonna try this. What did you get? Thunder Boost? Donald got Donald Thunder. Let's see. I'm actually going to return right in a sec. Give me one moment. I'm gonna put myself to sleep. Something like... Can't close my eyes. Doesn't my eye close? There we go. Be right back. I am awake now. Let's get back to it. Alright. So what did I just get earlier? What the heck is this? Oh. It's Simba's weapon. Fake? I don't want to mess with that until I hit save. I think I did save earlier. Why did it say fake? Yeah, we saved already. So we're gonna change that to a real Keyblade instead of a fake one. Ultima. Be used for checking movement? What? Reaction boost? That's pretty good, actually. I don't know if I want that on Perform, though. Let's see. My strongest one. I guess Wishing Lamp we'll give for that one. Base her on Final Form. Actually, Final Form should have spell boosting one now that we have Fire Boost. Do that. Oh, I didn't room save. So if I die, I have to pick up all those chests and do all that again. Let's hope I don't die, because this isn't a hard boss fight. What the heck? That sure is not the master computer. Okay. That's just weird. Wait, oh. It's Lexaeus right now. What the heck? I was not expecting that. We're going to room save, I think. Actually, what I'll do... Look at all this again. I don't think I changed anything super important. Yeah, I was not expecting Lexaeus. I wasn't... Was Lexaeus rooted? No, he was not. He could still move around. The MCU was... or the MCP was still in the middle. There we go. It was just really weird. Like... I thought this was going to be like one of like the non-changing boss fights, but then here he is, not Sark. This is hard without aerial recovery. Wrong thing. There we go. That works. This is really just reflect. Get impact. Ouch! I have an ether? Get out of town. What? I don't have MP for reflect up. Okay, he's wasting time though, so we're good still. Nice. Oh, he's invincible. Why? Ow. I don't understand how that works. Like, why he gets to be invincible during it sometimes. Strange. I see. Okay, I can dodge that this time at least. When I was Roxas, I had no movement abilities to do so. He's just not taking any damage. I don't understand how to force him to take damage. Ouch. Potion. What do I do to hit Lexaeus? Is it magic? Can you please stop screaming at me, sir? This is the same problem I had as Roxas. I still have 2 ethers. Do I have to not hit? Ether? I don't understand. Even that move I couldn't counter. This is just a sad boss fight. And it was the same HP threshold as well. Half HP, and he just starts doing this forever. I wonder if it's because there's no power levels. Now he's just standing? This is interesting. Hello, Lexaeus? Lexaeus machine broken? Let's see if getting him to summon the rocks again will work. And then not getting hit by the rocks. I guess he's bugging out because there's no power levels like his normal boss fight has. Okay, he's just gonna keep on charging. I'd really love to know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't think I'd be able to get Combo Master or beat Space Paranoids at this rate. And I saw it. Part of his HP bar did go down, but I don't think it would be reasonable to try to beat him at this pace. And I have to like not instinctively hit Reflect when I want him to do that counterable attack. I just want to be done. I just want to be out of this room. Okay, I don't know what the case is that he did it that first time. Lexaeus, please. Do I have to let you hit me? Is that what it is? Do you want to knock my clock off? I'll let you hit me. That didn't do anything. He's just going Super Saiyan for the entirety of this fight. Heal. Please, I just want to like... I guess I'll just die. You know, guess I'll just die. Yeah, let's just not fight Lexaeus. We'll take our chests and we'll go. It's just an upsetting fight. But we still got some stuff out of it. Actually, I think we can go to the research lab. We'll do that. Actually, I don't think that takes me to Hollow Bastion. I think it takes me back to the Garden of Remembrance. At the very least, we have this area to go through. So I might as well pull all the chests there. I really don't want to play the 100 Acre Woods minigames. But we'll do what we must. That is to say, unless we get the proofs. Book of Shadows. Ether. Yeah, Lexaeus was super buggy. Last stream, I was fighting him as Roxas, because he replaced Axel as Roxas's final boss. And the same thing happened. It's just, once he gets down to half HP, he just doesn't stop doing those moves. And I mean, my worry is that one of the last proofs is hidden behind the door that's past the Axel fight. Because if that's the case, then you miss out on a lot there. Very cool of them to give me draw on a chest. I think that's like my third one. Wait, did they make it so I don't have to play the 100 Acre Wood minigames? I think I forgot that I set that setting. Very nice of myself for doing that. Proud of myself. I don't like this loading screen. I think I do have to play the game. Whatever. I have to do this for 3 minutes? Oh, I have to do this for 3 whole minutes, don't I? Wait. Hey. Oh god, poo. What is like the perp goal here? I don't remember what I'm necessarily supposed to be doing. But whatever. I'll sit through this. Whap, 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 whap. This minigame. There's like not even like a score tracker here. It's just I'm collecting these things, and I don't know like what the purpose is. Like, am I trying to get to a certain high score? I don't know if the modders changed how this works. Ouch, ouch. Boo, boo, boo. I couldn't get any of that honey. I also don't remember there being this many pots. Ouch, ouch. Back here. Oh god. There we go. Is this it? Am I done? Oh, I missed a tornado. That's sad. Oh, there we go. There's just a timer. I guess if you, like, leave poo off yourself too long. Oh, that means I have to do the follow the leader minigame in the cave. Because there's actual treasure chests in that one. Oh, might as well. I think this one's pretty quick. The patch. Okay. Now, how did they go from this to, like, Kingdom Hearts 3's 100 Acre Woods? It was, like, so small. Oh, I guess I'm in the minigame. I wanted to get more chests. This one's pretty easy, though, I think. At least it doesn't feel like it takes as long as the other one does. This... Oh, it's to slide left and right faster. Like dash. There's not really much to say about these minigames. They certainly are Disney-inspired Winnie the Pooh minigames in Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PS2 Final Mix. I should probably, next time I do a randomizer, have it, like, skip these minigames. Because they're just so tedious. Back here, too. I forgot that there were reaction commands. Why did he get knocked that way? Oh, it's the frozen slider before the frozen slider. Ouch. It's the frozen slider, but it's not miserable. I had to, like, got like a cramp. Ah! I'm almost done? I'm dying. Wait. Wait. Oh, I guess he's just like an extra life. Yeah. He definitely just bit the dust. Took one for the team. I'm pretty sure I missed a chest or two in there. We'll go back to that room before going to the next one. I'm like pretty sure I have all the torn pages considering I like ran into them. Like I think I got at least half of them all from like the same world. I think they were all in Olympus. Very weird. Alright. Yeah, there's two chests that I missed. AP boost. Drive converter. That's pretty good for when I get master form eventually. Which one is this one? Oh, is this the follow the leader minigame? Ooh, slap shot. That's a good ability. We'll get rid of... What do I not need here? I would get rid of Air Combo Plus, I don't think it's super necessary, but that still wouldn't give me enough. And MP Rage is super useful, but... I'm under the impression that I'm never getting hit anyway. So, like, why would I need MP Rage? Thanks for the map for the area that I just beat, I guess. Redstone. What's this? I think we'll just end on this. Oh, this. Oh, I'm awful. I'm bad. Ooh. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, all I need to do is do 10. That's fine. I think there's only 2 more minigames left. Might as well finish them up. Let's see. The cave. This is just... It is. That's really all I can say about it. Over the chests here. Let's go look for poo. It's like being on a field trip with the students. Yeah, I also would ask to go home if a rock fell on top of my head. let's settle down. Huh. Let's go. What else? Ooh, there's a chest in there. I'm getting that chest. That's for me. There's 2 chests in here. I definitely just parried that. Calm down. It's just bees. Where do I go to make them settle down? Yeah. They can do that. I'll go get treasure chests. Did I forget someone in the back? Oh, I did. Come on. This is awful. I despise this minigame. 4 of them, right? Am I missing a rabbit? Or is it because there's this bee here? Yeah. Goodness. That one little pack of bees. Yeah, I guess I would also tell them to not move forward when there's falling rocks. Bees have such pesky hitboxes. Oh, I guess it was worth it to go into the 100 Acre Woods after all. They're gonna give me counter guard. Fatal Crest is alright. Wait, here's Pooh. Ugh. Come on. Let's go. He is thinking. Let's see. I think we just have to do the swing set minigame. I think that finishes 100 Acre Wood. A little disappointing that the best thing that I got was counter guard, but that's still a nice ability. Alright, I'm gonna slam those several AP boosts that I have. Keep on using them. I don't count how many. I used 14, it looks like, so that should be a good amount more abilities that we can equip. Jerk charge. Don't need those. We'll equip the draws. And then we'll equip Thunder Boost. That's good enough. Let's check out Fatal Crest. Follow the Wind has Leaf Bracer on it. Okay. Fatal Crest has Finishing Plus. That's super good. I'm actually gonna put that one on here then. Final Form finishes are really nice. And here's the last of the 100 Acre Woods. Let's get that. Let's find this. Decisive Pumpkin. It's nice. What's in here? What's in the box? Cosmic Arts? That's a pretty good equipment. Let's see. I think that's better than what I have equipped right now. Oh, it's a accessory. Wow. That's really good. That, and then we can give... Why can't I switch? Oh! Dora's the only party member in the 100 Acre Woods. Right. Alright, and then I get whatever I'm supposed to get in exchange for sweet memories. I guess that works. Feather Charm? Peter Pan is... I mean, it's not Birth by Sleep Peter Pan, but I guess it is a summon. I think that closes up that. I should be able to fight Riku now, so let's go to the throne room, and I think I'll end after that. Now that I can get my revenge. This scripted fight should be more than doable now. I don't have limit form still, but I think I'm just a high enough level where it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Eh. There we go. Piece of cake. I didn't even need to use Cure. Oh, I did use Reflect. Give him Thunder. And... let's see what we can get here. We'll also check out that Decisive Pumpkin. Swoosh on over. Getting stuck on the terrain. Alright. Oh, there's a bulky vendor. I'm not gonna let that pass up. Let's... where's the rare Heartless? Oh, there you are. Please jump away from the loading zone. There we go. Okay, get over here. There we go. I don't know if the experience you get changes based on which reaction command you do, and I'm not really hurting for Serenity Crystals, but it felt like the right thing to do. Was the scripted fight? Yeah, we have 2 more scripted fights to go through. Wait, I want my drive. Ouch. Oh, that was not a great idea. Let me swap in Donald for this one. I don't think Valor Form is really good on those enemies. Thankfully I'm in this room, so I don't have to worry about the whole capsule monster again. This time we'll use magic, because obviously I can't hit them. Oh wait, are these things immune? I have to like do some awkward menuing here. That kind of worked. I still have a basic auto attack. That still will do a lot of damage. Yeah, that works. And we're gonna fight the nobodies. I don't have the drive meter for that to get final form active. Oh, I could do this though. Oh, I can't do Trinity Limit because I don't have Donald. I'll swap them in. Party. Bond, swap out. Okay. Yeah, this should work. Let's see if I can get this to do. I can do this trick. This is way too slow. Yeah, that was not how you're supposed to do it. I did it like at a snail's pace. Very bad. Okay. I'm gonna get like blocked by one of these snipers. Okay. Oh, okay. That was a lot shorter than I thought that wave would be. See, combo boost, that's always good. That'll make my explosion stronger. Full shard, blazing shard. Item boost is alright, but I don't really need to use it. Ice cream. Is the proof? Critical half, that's alright, I guess. But like I said before, like that and Defender is just like... It feels redundant when I'm gonna take a hit, and when I got... My only time in critical HP is gonna be when I'm at 1 HP anyway. Okay, so we'll save here. We'll pick up on this on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. On Tuesday, I will be playing some more Fire Emblem. On Thursday, I'll be doing some Japanese lessons. And on Saturday, I'll probably be finishing up Kingdom Hearts. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you all had a good time. Thanks for following, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you all soon. No problem. I appreciate everybody. If you're streaming, if you're lurking, any of it. Thank you guys all for showing up. Have a great day, everyone.